Hello and thanks for joining me, your sports pilot James Glory, on another exciting edition of Sport Bible. DNT World will bring you exciting and latest sport happenings across the world of sports every Tuesday. This week won't be an exception, so I would indulge you to please stay tuned because we'll be right back shortly after this break. Welcome back. It has been an interesting weekend for football lovers with La Liga, the Premier League and the Serie A back. But we'll be starting from the home front where we talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League. On its week 11, we see Remo Star occupying the top of the league after 11 matches. The Remo Star were able to secure 22 points to top the Nigeria Professional Football League. And also interesting one for the Remo Star striker, becoming the highest goal scorer presently in the Nigerian Professional Football League, where you talk about Sikiru Alimi, who has scored 9 goals in 11 matches for Remo Star to occupy the position of the highest goal scorer this season in the Nigerian Professional Football League. And after starting from the home front, let's travel down to Europe, where we talk about the Champions League that was played during the midweek last week, and it's an interesting one. Also, you would know that 12 teams have qualified for the round of 16 in the Champions League. And another interesting one is that 4 Spanish teams representing them in the La Liga has qualified for the round of 16, where we saw also that 3 Bundesliga teams has qualified, where you talk about Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund and RB Leipzig. Only 2 teams from the Premier League has qualified in the times of Arsenal and Manchester City from England. You remember Manchester City have proceeded to the next round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League, and Arsenal are back to the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League since the year 2017. Arsenal Football Club repping England, who will be joining Arsenal and Manchester City in the round of 16 to represent the Premier League in the UEFA Champions League. And also talking about the UEFA Champions League, Barcelona are through to the round of 16 for the first time since the year 2021. Remember, since Lionel Messi left the team, they didn't proceed to the round of 16, but thanks to the goal from Joao Cancelo and Joao Felix, who helped them got the points that they deserve against Porto during the midweek. Is an interesting one also when you talk about Erling Braut Haaland. Remember that Erling Braut Haaland, days after breaking and becoming the first and the fastest player to get 50 goals in the Premier League, he has gone ahead also to become the first player to score 40 goals in the UEFA Champions League, and also is the youngest player to do so, surpassing the record of Kylian Mbappe. He was able to score 40 goals in the UEFA Champions League after just 35 matches. And quickly, let's travel down to England, where we talk about the Premier League. Manchester City dropped point against Tottenham again. This is the 3rd consecutive time that they have been doing such. Remember, Manchester City played a draw against Chelsea and a draw against Liverpool in their 3rd consecutive match. They were able to share points with Tottenham Hotspur 3 goals apiece, and Postecoglou side were able to secure a point. Remember, in the month of November, they were unable to win a match in the month of November, but starting the month of December very well, the world will boost their morale. This month, they have been able to share points with the defending champion Manchester City, and this is the 3rd time that Manchester City will be playing a draw in the Premier League this season. Arsenal are at the top of the Premier League table. Do you think Arsenal will be able to win it, or do you think Manchester City are not in the form to win the Premier League this season? Let's keep our fingers crossed. You know, Pep Guardiola, after the month of January, we give everything it takes to win the Premier League. And another interesting one in the world of football as we travel to the Spanish La Liga, where we talk about the match that took place between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Remember, I said, where will Barcelona be without Joao Felix and Joao Cancelo? But right now, it was Joao Felix that was able to get the win for Barcelona against his home club Atletico Madrid during the weekend, where Barcelona were able to defeat Atletico Madrid 1-0 in the Spanish La Liga, as they currently occupy the 3rd position ahead of Atletico Madrid. Girona and Real Madrid are sharing points, but Real Madrid are sitting at the top of the La Liga right now. Quickly, let's go on a very short break, but when we're right back, we continue from where we stopped. welcome back. It's an interesting one, and thanks for staying tuned as we continue to take you on the ride in the world of sport. And this time around, we'll be traveling down to the Bundesliga. Remember that Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Leverkusen during the weekend shared points as Bayern Leverkusen drew Borussia Dortmund 1 goal apiece. It's an interesting one also that draw could mean that Bayern Munich could be topping the Bundesliga if they are able to win their match. Remember, they have 8 games at hand and they will be sitting at the top of the Bundesliga on goal difference if they are being able to win that particular match that they have at hand. And also talking about Germany, let's talk about the under-17 of Germany as they have emerged the world champion in the under-17 World Cup that took place in Indonesia after defeating France 4-3 on penalty shootout. It's an interesting one also talking about Mali representing Africa and making Africans proud in the under-17 World Cup as they were able to defeat Argentina to win the bronze medal. They defeated Argentina 3-0 in the under-17 World Cup. Quite an interesting one. And quickly, we are still in Germany where we talk about the Euro 2024 that will be taking place in Germany. The table has been made, though we know 3 countries will be joining them from playoff, but this is how the table looks for the Euro 2024. Who do you think will be winning the Euro 2024? What group looks to be more difficult? Is it the group of the host country that has Scotland and Germany? Is it the group of England, or is it the group of Portugal, or the group that has Netherlands and France in it? Who will be winning the Euro 2024 that will be taking place in Germany? This is yet to be decided, and it will be decided in the year 2024. But quickly, let's look at the new FIFA World Ranking that has been released by FIFA. It's an interesting one as England move to the 3rd position. But quickly, let's look at how the ranking looks as we see Argentina maintaining their spot in the FIFA men's ranking in the number 1 spot, France following closely in the number 2nd position, and also, like I said before, England with an impressive form and quite a surprise are occupying the 3rd position in the FIFA men's ranking. And in the 4th position we have Belgium in the 5th position, where Brazil occupies that position after dropping to the 5th position. It's a sad one for Brazil, but after so many losses against Argentina and against Colombia, what do you expect? They are in the 5th position in the FIFA men's ranking, and in the 6th position we have Netherlands, and in the 7th position we have Portugal. Spain occupies the 8th position, and we have Italy in the 9th position, and in the 10th position we have Croatia. But an interesting one again for the African team, and something that we'll be proud about, Morocco occupies the number 13th position in the FIFA men's ranking. Is an interesting one. Morocco occupying the number 13th position in the FIFA men's ranking. In fact, they are the highest African country occupying the spot in the FIFA men's ranking. Is an interesting one in the world of football. I will be witnessing some match played in the Premier League midweek today and tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll be seeing Manchester United taking on Chelsea and the Premier League. Will Manchester United be able to defeat Chelsea in the Premier League? Remember, they have not been in the form that they deserve in the Premier League this season after a defeat to Newcastle during the weekend. Will they be able to see off Chelsea? Remember, Chelsea were able to play and win Brighton and Hove Albion. Will they be able to win Manchester United Eric Ten Hag's side during the midweek in the Premier League? And this is the length at which we'll be going on this week's episode of Sport Vibe of DNT World. For more news and sports stories, follow us across our various social media handles at Sport Vibe of DNT World. Remain blessed. Thank you.